So you see this.
So this right here is the city sewer, and I'll show you that I'll pull up a little bit and show you that. So the water runs this way in that line.
Okay.
So as we pull back, that line's pretty dry, which is not so normal.
There's a problem when you do all this.
So your connections, all your connections. Now this is a clay pipe, and the clay pipe uses couplings to connect the pipes together. And usually you'll see these. Sometimes you'll see these pipes because the coupling connections losing its tightness, and because of ground shifting and tree root coming in, whatever, they'll end up about like that. So my camera hits the lip of that, and I have to pull it back to slam it to get to the next section. Yep. And as long as we don't have, even if you had that, as long as you don't have separation in between, then it's kind of a monitor situation.
Okay.
Yesterday I had one that had a big gap like this, so water's going into the ground, coming out of the pipe, going into the ground, and causing a little sinkhole. So I didn't see any of that with your line, and I'll show you that as we go. So the line's about 87, 88 feet out, where it taps into the sewer, city sewer. See how that's just a little bit misaligned, is what you call that. But I didn't see anything worse than that.
Is it normal to be so dry?
That's what
Yeah.
It is it?
Yeah, I mean, usually you'll see some water in the pipe, but not seeing any is not bad either.
Okay.
They might have over pitched it a little bit.
That's okay.
That's not a big deal.
Away from me.
But as you can see, because of the pitch is good, it's not holding anything in this line.
Okay.
So there's a connection from one pipe to the next. This is, like I said, this is your clay pipe. This here is black.
Okay.
Black plastic. They call it ABS pipe. I was kind of worried about this pipe because whenever I see black, it could be Orangeburg. And have you ever heard of Orangeburg pipe? During World War II, when nobody was making pipe, everybody's fighting, taking care of their families. Nobody was making pipe, so it's like a mesh material with a cover of concrete around it. And what happens to that pipe is
Decays or something?
it starts to go oval out of round.
Yeah.
Once it does that, it just collapses in on itself.
But out around from the weight of the dirt on top of it.
Yeah.
Yep. And then collapses. Got it.
So it's usually a.
What is that when you go back there?
Yep.
What is that right there?
This is just a.
It's going like this.
Yeah. It dips and
okay.
there's an angle to it.
Okay.
So I'm in a drop right now. So it drops down right here. It drops down to another level where we were.
Okay.
So this is a higher level here. These connections all look really good.
Have any of them been replaced, Gary?
What's that?
Any of them ever been replaced?
This pipe here?
Yeah.
I don't believe so.
Do you know when this was installed? I thought we got sewers in this, like 70.
Well, what year was the house? Because that's probably about the time that it was installed.
No, it's
1920.
Yeah.
And it could.
Really, I didn't know that we had sewer yet.
You know what? No, it was most likely in 1920. It was most likely cast iron pipe all the way out. So at some point they probably did replace all this. Because in 1920 they used Orangeburg like crazy, and the way that you tell if it's Orangeburg or not, and I'll show you that right now, just so you know, is let me get to this next connection. Okay, because of the mesh material that I was talking about, it's almost like a wire connecting the two together. So you would see this whole thing just being a piece of wire going around it, and that tells you that it's Orangeburg. This flat surface here tells you that it's not.
Good.
Yep. Yeah, it's a very good thing, because when I have to tell people that, the question always is, well, what can I do? Can I line the pipe, or You can line a pipe if it's 6-inch, but you can't line a 4-inch. Okay, so now we're coming back, and I'm going to show you that belly because I'm at 20 feet out now. So now we're getting a little bit of debris, and that's because when the pipe holds water, the water eventually washes down, but it leaves debris back.
Yeah.
And the problem with that is,
Could clog it.
yeah, if it's a real bad belly, it'll leave enough to that gets hardened, and then more hardens onto it, and then eventually it'll block the whole line, harden and block the whole line. But this here,
What causes that debris?
like I said, it's a belly in the line that causes that debris.
Or what is it that it's catching? What's
Toilet paper and bad stuff.
Yeah, it just leaves everything back behind.
so how is there any way you can just
Flush it.
blast away?
Yeah, I mean you can. This is so minor that you could turn on all the water in the house, full blast, and let it run for 20 minutes. It's going to wash all that down.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
Yeah, you won't
That's
have.
good.
Yeah, there's nothing in there that's hardened.
Okay.
It's all very loose
Okay.
and able to just wash out. Okay, that's all right.
I like how you make it glass and it's absolutely positive in your house.
Yep, yeah. Yeah, we don't, we try to keep everything. So here's your belly that I was talking about. So from 11 feet out, to 7 feet out. So 7 feet to 11 feet, there's a belly. And that could be the reason that they put this in the floor, so that if anything's coming back, it's not gonna come into the house. Yep. This is your cast iron pipe here
Okay.
that we just came into, and the cast iron looks really good for its age. And then we're into the PVC, which is from here down.
And the belly is made of.
The belly is made of. I think it starts in the cast. Let me make sure here.
Okay.
Yeah, it starts in the cast right here,
Okay.
and then is into the black pipe, the ABS
And
pipe.
the black pipe is the ABS. Yeah.
Mhm.
Okay.
So just for the heck of it, what I'm going to do is I want to see what happens if I pull my camera all the way back to before the belly, right here, and let's go turn on a whole bunch of cold water in the house.
Do you want me to go upstairs and turn
Yeah,
it on?
please. Yep.
Okay.
I appreciate it.
You can turn it on down.
I just want to see if it
So I turn this